Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Today's video is all going to be about the 20 things to declutter this spring. This is going to be a super simple list. It's not going to be too invasive. It's just going to be 20 things that you probably will not miss. So if you do enjoy this video, make sure to throw a thumbs up down below and do not forget to subscribe if you are new here, and let's get straight out into the video. Number one is damaged sheets and blankets. So any blankets or sheets that are either ripped, they're stained really bad, and you tried to get the stain out but it just didn't work out, so you kind of wanted to keep it in the closet, save it for another day to bleach it again. In all reality, you're probably never going to get to those blankets because you already have blankets. So having extra sheets or torn sheets and blankets, definitely declutter those out your house so you can have more space and a better clean environment when it comes to your closet or underneath the bed space. Number two is chipped glasses and mugs. You definitely want to get those out of your cubbies because with little chips on glasses or mugs, they tend to get bigger throughout time. Once when you have this little chip on the rim of the cups, through time with washing them, banging them in the cabinets, it just ends up to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And before you know it, the next time you are drinking out of a chipped mug or anything like that, it's gonna shatter. I would have glass cups and they would break every time I would get them, or they'll get chips in them and they will completely just shatter. I switched over to a heavy duty plastic cups. They're dishwasher friendly, which I do not have a dishwasher, but just a little FYI in case you guys are interested. And I did purchase them at Bed Bath & Beyond and I absolutely love them. There's no more them being chipped. There's no more, like if I drop it, then that's it. They're shatterproof and it's just such a better alternative. So if you have chipped glasses and mugs, definitely declutter those from your house. Number three on the list is dishes from when your kids were little. You know what I'm talking about. Those plastic little spoons that you used to feed them with the baby food, and the plastic forks, the little plates that have little sections and they have like Paw Patrol on them or Hello Kitty, and now they are 10 years old or 15 years old and they don't use those anymore. It's best to just get rid of that stuff, and I'm not saying throw it out. Definitely donate it to either to a shelter or anything like that, because obviously there won't be nothing wrong with it. If there is something wrong with it, then chuck it. But definitely try your best to declutter the dishes when your kids were little. I know I do not have any kids and stuff like that, but I definitely see my sister going through this every once in a while, especially when she used to have bottles and she switched over to sippy cups. She would always get rid of things right away once when the kids were not using them. Number four is old mail and old bills. That consists of junk mail, flyers, any mail you get in the house and you tend to leave it on top of the microwave or on top of the fridge. It's best to just go through all of that stuff and start decluttering. Whatever bills need to be paid, put it on the side, or whatever bills that you paid years and years ago but you kept the bill above the microwave or on top of the fridge or magnet it to the fridge or anything like that. It's best to recycle them and get rid of those ASAP because you have no use for them in your house. Number five is plastic containers without lids, or lids without plastic containers. Vice versa on this one. You want to get rid of unmatching sets of plasticware. This has been my pet peeve ever since I moved into my own apartment. I wanted a set of plasticware, which is only 4 little plastic Tupperwares, and I wanted them to match. I wanted them to have the same cover color and the same little width to them. So I went out and bought them exactly the same. I did not get a whole set where it comes with large, medium, small, really small. I couldn't do it. I wanted something to just be super easy to put away and super easy to take out. I know, especially with my mom and everybody else in my family, they tend to have a bunch of plastic lids but with no little bodies to go to them. There's like, I would be sitting there for hours trying to figure out what lid goes on what Tupperware, and then after I did all that, there was technically no Tupperware for that lid. It's best to declutter what lids fit and what lids don't, and either just buy a whole set that has matching lids to it, or just buy one size only. Number six is old charger wires. Old charger wires, the ones that you have to either tape the ends of it or the ones that you have to twist every time you plug in your phone just to hear that charging noise to make sure it's working, and then you place it on the side and do not move the wire. Those are the charger wires you want to get rid of and get a new one right away, because the thing with old charger wires is that you're constantly wasting time trying to fix them when you can just go to the store, grab a new one. I know the Apple ones are really expensive. I know who wants to pay $20 for a new wire when you can just try to fix the old one. But trust me, you're gonna save yourself some time and money in the long run, because if you keep buying cheap wires, the same thing's gonna happen. Those dollar wires are not gonna work. They're gonna keep ripping in that same little charge port part. And also, with them being so cheap, is that they usually last less than a month. So your best bet is to declutter old charger wires from your house. Whether they are ripped, whether they do not work, or whether you have to wiggle them to work, get rid of them. Number 7 is my favorite thing, and that is to declutter things that you are sick of dusting. I know this is gonna sound so silly, but to me it made sense, and I am saying this. If you are sick of dusting all your 10 knickknacks that are on your shelf, and you kind of don't even feel that you need them anymore, your best bet is to declutter them, because it's one less thing that you have to climb up top and start dusting something that you really could care less about. I get it. If you like knickknacks and you don't mind cleaning them, then that's fine, then keep them. But if you are completely sick and tired of dusting them, by the time you get to dust it, you can't even see what kind of knickknack it is, then your best bet is to get rid of it. Number 8 is broken anything. Basically anything in your house that is broken or you think you can fix, but you've been laying it off for the past couple of months or years. So your best bet is to just toss it, because one, if you haven't got around to it in a couple months or even over a year, you're probably never gonna get around to it. And a broken item is gonna stay in your house, and a broken item has no use. I mean, because it's broken, right? Try your best to declutter all broken items in your house, whether it's mirrors, whether it's your kids' toys, whether it's, anything that's broken, get rid of. Number 9 is extra shopping bags. Now, I get it. We're definitely in this awesome era where we are able to have reusable bags, and we can just take them to the store and bring them back home and put them back in our car and keep reusing them instead of those plastic bags. What I'm really trying to say with this is, I know the reusable bags are really nice, but it is very easy to get addicted to the ones that have the cute patterns and the ones that have, the nice sayings and quotes on them. Stick with at least 4 to 5, depending on how big your family is. I've seen a lot of people that have about 10 to 20 reusable bags in their trunk, and they only use 2 bags when they go to the store every time. So all those other reusable bags are just sitting there doing nothing, because you use the same 2 bags every time. Number 10 is accessories that you have not worn in over a year, and that consists of scarves, earrings, necklaces, rings, any little accessory, belts that you have not worn in over a year. You're probably not going to want to wear it a month or more years to come. So your best bet is to donate them right away, declutter them from your house so you can have more space to put things that you actually care about. Now, I'm not saying to get rid of all your scarves or all your earrings. Just get rid of the ones that you really do not care for or have not worn in a very long time. Number 11 is perfect, especially with summer right around the corner, and that is to get rid of expired sunscreen that is in your bathroom or wherever you keep your sunscreen and summer stuff. Definitely check the date on those bottles, because if it is expired, then it's not going to protect you from the sun. So try your best to get rid of that expired sunscreen and bring in a bottle that is not expired. So you're decluttering, but if you do have to replace it, the best bet is to, because summer is definitely around the corner, so you don't want to go outside without sunscreen. Number 12 is lawn and gardening equipment. Whether it's old scissors, old plant pots that you are not interested anymore, old soil. So you definitely want to go through your garage, get rid of any lawn or old equipment that you do not use, old lawn mowers, make some space in for some new summer stuff, whether you need a new lawn mower, whether you need a new weed whacker, whatever it is. Just declutter that space first before adding in any new summer equipment to your garage or basement. Number 13 is summer gear. Now, like I said before, summer is definitely around the corner, so you want to go through your summer gear. You want to go through your goggles. You want to see if you have about 10 pairs of goggles, but you only need 1, get rid of the 9. Go through your floaties, see what floaties have holes in them. Go through any summer equipment or summer accessories that you guys have. Declutter all of those so you know what to repurchase if you need to repurchase anything like that. If you do need to get new floaties for your son or daughter, then you know those ones are old, and go purchase another pair. Do not just purchase a pair, because if you come back home and you realize you've already had floaties at home and they were still in great condition, then you kind of just wasted your money. So definitely go through all of your summer accessories or summer gear. Number 14 is plants. I know you probably guys are like looking around my room like, really, Kira, you want to get rid of plants? You want to get rid of the plants that have root rot or that are just completely dying, or any dead plants around your house. It is super easy to collect plants and forget about them, whether they are way up top in the corner, or whether you have so many succulents on the windowsills and a couple of them are dying, but you're like, oh, I'll get to those later on. Best bet is to throw them out, especially if plants have root rot. I know you can kind of revive some plants, but when it comes to root rot, I do not mess with that. I basically say my piece to it and let it go. You can definitely just go grab a plant from the garden store and just start over. You know, maybe you have too many plants, or you don't have enough time to have 10 succulents on the window to, you know, keep an eye on them. So maybe just next time just get, you know, maybe 3. So, you know, you don't waste your money and you're not feeling bad with throwing them out. Number 15 is tweezers and multiple toenail clippers. This is so easy to collect that when you are decluttering, you forget to declutter this part. I remember when I was a teenager and I shared a room with my sisters. It was 3 girls in one tiny room, way smaller than this room. Crazy to even imagine that we actually survived and didn't kill each other. But we had so many toenail clippers, we had so many tweezers. I swear we could start a beauty salon with as much stuff, all that stuff we had. So what I have in the house right now is just 1 toenail clipper, 1 tweezer, that's it. Obviously, it depends on the size of your family. If you feel that, you know, you need 2 tweezers and 2 clippers because you have, you know, either 3 kids or 4, whatever it is, just try your best to declutter the ones that are either rusted or anything like that, or especially if you have way too many duplicates, get rid of them. Number 16 is going to be another summer declutter, and that is your flip-flops. I know this is very torturous for some of us, and trust me, I used to be a flip-flop hoarder. So you definitely want to declutter your flip-flops. I have a very dress-up pair that I wear with my jeans in the summer or anything like that if I'm going out and about. If I am going to the beach or if I'm going to any campsite and I'm going to get messy or anything like that, I have a junk pair of flip-flops. Now, the junk pair is the $1 flip-flops and the nice pair is the $10 flip-flops. And I also stick with neutral colors. Obviously, I picked a darker color when it comes to the pair that I'm bringing to the campsite and the beach, because the darker color ones do not get dirty, or they do not look dirty as fast as the light colored ones. Definitely try your best to declutter your flip-flops or any summer shoes that you have multiples of. Number 17 is going to be the little accessory parts that come with your vacuum that you never use. And you know what I'm talking about, the little bristle brush thing that comes with it, the big long tube that comes with it, or the medium, and then it comes with the small. Some vacuums come with way too many accessories that are unnecessary, and I feel like most of them don't even work. But you want to declutter those out your house, because you don't want to have a bunch of vacuum parts in your little cleaning closet and you just tuck them to the side every time you try to pull that vacuum out because they're in your way. Best thing is to just get rid of them so they will not be in your way again. Number 18 is magnets. Obviously, if you are using some of them, then keep those. You don't have to feel guilty for keeping some. You know, everyone's different. If you like magnets, then keep the ones that you like. But if there's some that are broken, if there's some that just stay way tucked in the corner, kind of near the back motor of the fridge, because you really could care less about them, then get rid of those. Number 19 is going to be extra keychains or any extra keys on your keychain and store tags on your keychain. Try saying that 10 times fast. So basically anything that is attached to your keychain that is junk around it, try your best to declutter them. I know we all have those CVS little cards and we have those Walgreens ones hooked onto our keychain. I hated the look of them. I do keep the keychain part in my wallet, and I believe that I think they have a different method. I just haven't really talked to them about it yet. I think they can go by your phone number instead of using an actual keychain, because the gym that I go to, so I end up snapping the little part that gets hooked onto the keychain. And when I went there, the guy told me you can just download the app and we can scan your phone, because I don't go to the gym without my phone because I use it for music. So I'm like, oh my god, thank you. I can finally get rid of this stupid ugly tag on my keychain. Obviously, everyone's lifestyle is different. You guys probably have 2 keys for your house, a key for the garage. That's fine. Try your best to keep all those keys that you use in one spot of the keychain, because I know some people have keys on the keychain that they do not use anymore. And the last one on my list, which is number 20, that is old rugs. You know, the rugs where you clean and you put them in the closet because you purchase a new area rug. Try your best to donate it or declutter it from your house, because rugs take up so much space when you take them off the floor and you roll them up and put them in the closet or whatever. They are a pain in the butt. So your best bet is to try to get rid of them as fast as possible. You could either try to donate them, you could, you know, and if they do not donate them or stuff, then maybe try to put it online for free and put it on the curb or something. Someone will pick it up that truly needs it. Anyways, you guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know down below if you have gotten rid of any of these things on this list, or if you got rid of other things that weren't on this list. Comment down below, let other people know, because obviously I couldn't name everything. These are just quick little ideas of what to declutter while you're spring cleaning or before your spring cleaning. I think it's best to declutter and then clean, because then if you clean and then declutter, I don't know, it just, to me, it doesn't make any sense. But anyways, I will definitely catch you guys in the next video. Bye.